It is one of the first decisions parents make when they have a baby boy, whether to have him circumcised.
Nationwide, numbers have trended down by about 10% over the last 30 years. But the Midwest still has the highest rate, nearly 70%. WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle spoke with families about how they made the decision and found out why this topic continues to be debated.
You want a color?
The Keepmans are a busy bunch.
Decorate away.
With 3 girls.
Okay, you had the pink one, right?
Under age 5.
Crazy, busy, but fun, rewarding.
Bethany and Jared will soon add a 4th to their growing family. This time, it's a boy.
Well, it's exciting, and it's a little, little frightening. We've got girls down. We know exactly what to do with them.
The first decision the couple had to make, whether to circumcise their son.
I never really thought otherwise.
Yeah.
Just kind of assumed. And
all the males on both sides of the family are circumcised. Do you want this guy to drive the tractor?
Still, the couple researched the topic. They talked with their doctor and other families to look at the benefits and possible drawbacks.
I first just, assumed we would circumcise for medical reasons and the health benefits. But then the more, I guess, we talked about it and I talked to my doctor, I realized it's almost more of a social, cultural issue in this area.
The Midwest has the highest circumcision rates in the country. Currently, about 2 out of 3 boys in the region are circumcised.
Typically, it's done in newborns.
Dr. Sheldon Berkowitz, medical director of Children's Hospitals and Clinics of Minnesota, believes the decision comes down to 3 things.
So in both the Jewish religion and in the Muslim religion, it's done as a commandment. If you're not doing it for that reason, then you may be doing it for social reasons. Dad is circumcised, older brother is circumcised. And then there are also medical reasons why you would want to be doing it.
Recommendations from the American Academy of Pediatrics have changed over the years, which Berkowitz says fuels the debate and fluctuates the number of families choosing the procedure.
Is it medically necessary or is it cosmetic?
No, at this time it's felt to be medically indicated. It is worthwhile to go ahead and do circumcision for health reasons. It can decrease chances for infections, both bladder and kidney infections, sexually transmitted infections later in life.
He believes the decision should be left to each family and knows some people feel strongly about the topic.
I'm horrified why this even still goes on today.
Kandace O'Neill chose not to circumcise her son when he was born. Her husband wanted to.
He was concerned about the usual things you hear, the cleanliness, and being made fun of.
She was adamantly against it.
I believe this is a human rights issue. I don't believe we should be doing cosmetic surgery on infants and children that can't say no.
O'Neill tries to educate people about their choices. Yeah. The Keepmans weighed the option.
He's 8 pounds, 2.5 ounces, and 20 inches long.
Crosby was born on November 8th. He was circumcised a few days later.
We would regret not doing it.
And the research that we did was just, helped us better understand why we were going to do what we were going to do and solidify that decision.
Cost may also be a reason why fewer boys are circumcised. In Minnesota, Medicaid stopped covering it a few years ago because while it is recommended, it is not necessary. Most insurance companies do pay for the procedure. The procedure generally costs between $300 and $600.